Can you guys hear me? There we are. Alrighty. So, I'm assuming it kicked you guys all over to commercials. um, ah, Morning, Mountain Critter. Morning, Bob. Morning, Randy. Morning, Bill. Morning, Rusty. Morning, Wiley. How are you guys doing? Hans, how you guys doing? How you doing over there? Y'all can hear me, right? Um, Good morning, Will. What is up, up, up? West Falls, Russ, Chewy, Bobby. All right, yeah. I tried something a little bit different today. It's, it's you're up and it's 1 a.m. Well, thank you for staying up for me, man. What's up, Dr. Asen? I tried something a little bit differently today. Craig, how's it going? You can't hear me? Yeah, you can. Good morning, Dana. Good morning, Ben. Alrighty. I did try something a little different today. Hey, Mark, Old Wolf. I put and I'll do this after the stream today, is I'm setting the scheduled streams so that they're done and ready, and you guys can set reminders on them. A lot of people. Josh over at First Degree. We got Ken. We got Mule Kick. Dwayne. Jeff. Sandy. How you guys doing? Good morning. Um, yeah, I also, it's like I set that, and Neil, hey. Um, and Dragon Water Forge. Morning, morning, morning. Um, I set that so that you guys had the option to set the reminder for specific streams. I know that Facebook, YouTube reminders notifications can be a little bit off, and I figured, you know what, set that so that if you guys know you're going to watch it, you could set a reminder. That's two things you're telling YouTube to let you know that I'm live. Morning. What's up, Tech? What's up, Steve? There. Dana, at some point I need to get with you about getting another round of my stickers. I'm using the sticker packs as a ticket. You buy the sticker pack and you get the sticker pack and a ticket to drawings that I do. So I'm going to need to get with you on those. When I'm ready, I'll email you. It's like I think I've only got I want to say only 7 more, six or seven more of the tickets for the current, Karambit runaway. Yep, clock's 1 hour ahead somewhere. So, Mark, that's probably exactly what it is. Good morning, Joe. Yep, smoosh that like button and like that smoosh button. How you doing, Adam? Well, I still have some, Dana. I do still have some. However, that's what I'm doing with them. So, in addition to selling them off just alone, I'm doing promotions with them. So I'm gonna need to make sure that I have plenty. Um, uh, Another thing that I am doing, and I'm going to try starting with this Sunday morning gathering, Blacksmith's Church. Good morning, Boar. Um, is a topic of the week kind of thing, and I am open to getting topic ideas from you guys for the next week's topic. Um, all of that you can comment after the stream. You can comment below, and I'll pick a good one that we can chat about. A general topic. Today I decided to pick quality. Um, hey, what's up, Sam? How are you doing? Good evening. You were posting. I saw you writing something, Chewy. Um, but yeah. kind of, instead of me sitting here trying to figure out what to talk about, morning, John. Happy birthday, John. Uh, it's like we could talk about quality a bit. Not in every sense of the word. You have, the quality control, quality of service, quality of the of the process. You know, all of that, which to blacksmiths, quality is a big deal. Yeah. John Coffey's birthday today. He's 29. He's getting up there. He's 29. And Sam, did you send that sticker pack over to Alex yet? Morning, Robert. But yeah, morning, Jim. I just saying hello, good morning to everybody today. Morning, Jim. How you doing, brother? I was out. I got some porcupines up in my arms from. I ran out in this shirt. Used my wire wheel and got a whole bunch of stabbies. uh, but but yeah, I had a bit of a snafu with a couple different companies. Nothing serious, I suppose. I'm not going to name names of them because they are very good quality companies. And with everything going on in the world, it's very possible that with people being out sick and other people covering people's, jobs. Good morning, Ethan. Mr. Pekka, how you doing? That things fall through the cracks. Totally understandable. Um, but uh, but yeah, I ordered some rivets and some just to try it out, some welding flux. Anti-borax steel infused welding flux. And what arrived was rivets and horse hoof nippers. I don't need horse hoof nippers. Um, I'm fine. I'm pretty good. That's cool, Sam. I was surprised to see that you got those stickers. Uh, I guess that means that it's possible that Seth Wood got his hammer too, that me and Bob had made him. Um, I'm figuring it would be a while before any of that stuff goes out. What with everything. But anyway, I emailed the company with pictures of the invoice that said what I was supposed to get and the package, which what it actually had, and like immediately got a response, and they said, "Oh, I am so sorry, slight mix-up. Sending the other stuff in the mail with a shipping label, and you can return the nippers. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that." Quality of service, great customer service. If there's a problem, you fix it immediately. You don't hem and haw. You don't try and pass the buck. You take responsibility and you fix it immediately. The next day, the same thing happened with another company. I had ordered some stuff, and due to a mix-up, just a communication error, I'm assuming, um, half the order was wrong. Again, pictures of invoices, pictures of what I ordered, pictures of what arrived, and within 10 minutes got another email back. "Oh, so sorry, sending it out today with a shipping label. Send what was wrong back, and we'll get you straightened out." Quality of service. That's awesome stuff. Good morning, Michael Robertson. Mr. Dunkel, how you doing? So, um, that's that quality of service. And as if you're a blacksmith selling something, be prepared to, if you get something if you get something, an email from somebody that bought something from you, or somebody, contacts you with a problem with one of your orders, first and foremost, don't automatically assume it's, I sent blatant evidence, you know. Don't automatically assume that, oh, I screwed up. Find out what the problem is, dig a little bit, don't be a goof on it. And, all right, see you, Sam. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Um, There you go, Dana. If somebody doesn't like Dana's stickers, contact him and he'll remedy the situation. It's nothing to be ashamed about one way or the other. A, mistakes happen, um, miscommunications happen, and B, it's that's how commerce works. You know, Quality of parts is so important to me and my business. I do my best to test everything I use and sell it before it goes out or on a bike build. Absolutely, Mark, which brings me to the other point, you know, quality of your own product. If you're a maker and you start to sell things, um, if you start to sell things, well, that Drayson, that's kind of, if something gets stolen through the mail system or off your porch, honestly, there's really not much the company can do about it. I don't think. Um, Now, a lot of you guys, if not all of you guys, have seen my recent hammer making series, the two videos that I made. Um, well, due to one of the snafus, um, the item, the handle that I was supposed to get in to finish the video and finish the hammer to send it out to Tom, who had actually contacted me while I was recording the video, asking if I would sell it to him. The handle snafu, they sent the wrong size. Honest mistake. I saw where they made the mistake, and yeah, um, they're remedying the mistake. But I really wanted to get that video out before I went live yesterday. I was trying to see what would happen if I got two videos out back to back. What I hoped happened didn't happen. Um, Yeah, well, they're fun. And I'd like to know what you guys think. Leave comments. I started a new end screen with some underwater footage that I had taken years back. I'd kind of like to get some feedback on some of the editing choices that I'm making too, please. All right, Robert, you stay safe, brother. Yeah, customer service is a lost art. I've never bought anything from Glenn, Ken, but I would like to. Um, During the making of the video for this hammer, uh, I once when I put the wedge or the metal wedge in across the grain, I got a nasty crack on each side. Now that don't particularly affect. This could last a year. This could last 2 years, but or it could last a week. You know, the grain. I actually ran up to the hardware store and bought a hammer from them. They had one handle, and I bought it so that I could do the video. The grain structure is off, or it's really wide. Um, it twisted. I'm like, this is not gonna fail. I knew going into handling this hammer that it was not going to be the handle that I kept. But I wanted to finish the video, and as soon as the handles come in, I will be ripping this one out and putting a new one on the side that I showed in the video. And that goes the quality of service, or quality control. There's an issue, fix the issue before it becomes an issue. trying to catch up on some of it. I just went off on a little rant. Hey, Oddwood, good morning. My hammers have my lifetime warranty. I've got one returned for a head that slid an eighth inch, fixed, shipped, no cost to owner. That is absolutely an excellent way to go about it, Hans. And I've got one of Hans's hammers and one of Bob's hammers and Randy's apron up here to kind of seal my points of quality. Yeah, I try, and when somebody buys something from me, I don't really sell a lot on Etsy, but when somebody buys something from me, it's mostly through emails and PayPal, and I keep a constant. If they order something, I'm communicating back, letting them know the process, sending them pictures, and then if there's a problem, I'm letting them know there's a problem, and if there's and I let them know when it's shipped, and I send them a tracking information. I think I may know who you're talking about, Ken. Denise, good morning. Who's talking pork rinds now? Aimless. It looks like I got a $10 super chat in from Aimless. Going canoeing. Awesome, brother. Awesome. I love being on the water. I want to sell my kayaks, but I also don't. I only take them out like once a year, but it's fun when I do. Roy Rants, Sam Spiels, Valhalla events. I have no idea, Will. Y'all come up with something fun. Thank you, Aimless. You guys have a great day on the water. Yamas yaks. I do yak. Who else is popping in? Yamas is yammerings. Yamas yaps. Hey, Craig. Hey, Tommy. Island waves. But yeah, one thing that I do, and I read this in a book, and I was actually told this I actually learned first on the Forgecast, and me being me, I read into it, and I stick the hammer head out or the handle head out a bit, after putting the wedges in, peen it over, and then soak it upside down in linseed oil, then wipe it off. Randy, I stand behind my work. If something happens, you let me know. I fix it. It comes to my tools. I test the snot out of them before I okay them for customer purchase. Island metal mutterings. If I start snoring and interrupt, just holler. It's not because you're yammering yamas. It's because I is an old man. Herd bird. Herd bird. Take Hans Graf's, in my opinion, most famous hammer in the world. Donnie Sharko. It's a 3-pound combo peen in the shape of a hammer. I don't use it all the time, but when I do, I use it on thicker metal that I really need to move, because it really moves some metal. I wail on it. I crank on it. And I have had zero issues. I've never had to reset the fin wedge. I've had zero issues with this hammer. And Hans went through, how many hammers did you test out until you figured out exactly what you needed to do for your handles? Quality control. Yeah, that's Donnie Sharko. That's where the whole hammer shark doot 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 hammer shark doot 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 comes from. A lot, yeah. Yeah, Hans beats himself up on the daily basis about his quality, Do not get him started on the song. Sorry. Yeah, it's it's important, to be really self-critical, because you can't just be like, done, perfect, out. You gotta do some quality testing. All the hammers I have, my Hans hammers, are the only ones that the heads have never come loose on. Absolutely, Jim. Absolutely. Test, test, test again. Same thing with the B&B Forge hammer. This is my diagonal peen. I use this a bit more often because it's about the same weight as my daily driver. So when I switch over to this in my hand, I can barely tell the difference, you know, and really move some metal. And it's never come loose. He glues his wedges in, and I believe Hans does too. I'm not sure. And it's a very good, comfortable handle. Quality control. Yeah, I'm starting to make my own hammers too myself. The Flutagon hammers. I had somebody contact me wondering if I would make them a 3 pounder. Unfortunately, a 3 pound Flutagon hammer would be like that long. So I found a piece of 1045 and I'm going to try and smash out a 3 pound hammer out of it. He's a shelf elf. And on the subject of handles, this handle that I had picked up, it that's what can happen. I was holding this when it exploded, okay, and that was purely because of the grain. You know, that started here. I was holding that, and it about ripped my thumb up. Okay, you got to have a good grain structure on your handle. You could hurt somebody. Yeah, anybody can make scrap iron. Take the time to make it a project. There you go. Um, would you like a chunk of forklift time? I got a bunch. You're welcome to send stuff. You guys all know that I have a PO box, and I always love going over there, and opening that box and seeing that little yellow card saying that behind the desk there's a present for me. I love it. Um, yeah. Morning, Chris. How are you doing? J-Bo in the house. Alrighty. We're just talking quality. And as Randy was saying before, as all of you guys have seen, I have my foraging apron. And I had the Harbor Freight cheapo, and it just kept falling apart, falling apart. This one has seen just as much use as that one, and not a loose stitch on it. Not a loose stitch, not a tear. It's dirty because I put it through its paces. Even the copper badge from JT Barrett is still going strong on it. All the straps are good. Everything is still quality. I'm very happy with this. Orientation of the grain in the handle is a lot more important than a lot of handle manufacturers pay attention to. Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. The grain of this one, this is the way you hold it. Can you see the grain or no? The grain on this one runs this way. Well, this way. That's why that snapped there. Okay? You want good tight grain. Ah, share the stream, everybody. Let people know I'm alive. um, exactly, Boar. Heat up a pizza pocket. I like a pizza pocket. but uh, but yeah. I mean, so what are that like? That's the general topic. So, um, keeping this in the theme with what the show is about, what was set forth by Big Dog and, Tim, because Kaylee, the Big Dog, tells Tim what he needs to do, right? You guys do understand that. Like, he doesn't decide. It's Kaylee tells him, woof, 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 and he knows that means do this, make Damascus. um, yep, don't forget, smoosh that like button and like that smoosh button, everybody. Um, but keeping in the theme of that, it's like keep the what are certain things that you guys do or experiences that you guys have had with other people concerning quality. It's like it's such an important thing, and a lot of people talk about it, but hey Curtis, in the theme, I made some hold downs for a chippy. Went to drop off to him and tested too small, so I'm making them more and one extra for the weight. That's a good point too, there, Adam. Uh, you're always able to, like, went to McDonald's. They said it was going to take an extra 5 minutes. It took an extra 10 minutes. They gave me an extra cheeseburger. Cool. you know? Hey, what's up, Donut? Chippy is a carpenter? Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. I don't know what a chippy is. Um, yeah. Hearts and prayers to the people in Jonesboro, Arkansas that received an unwanted tornado. Yes. Um, also, uh, if we could take a quick moment and spend some thoughts, everybody send some positive vibes and, some good thoughts to Fox Run Forge and the Gunnels family. Fox Run's father, Fox Run Forge's father, he's Fox Run Jr. His father had passed about a week ago. So if everybody can keep him in your thoughts, if you see him in the live streams, tell him hi, let him know you're there for him, you know. So there's a lot of negativity out there in the world, and we as blacksmiths try to keep it positive for people. The job isn't done until the customer is satisfied. A satisfied customer is a repeat customer. Nail on the head right there, Ethan. How you doing, Chris? Yeah, Fox Run isn't currently in the stream right now. But if you guys see him in passing on other streams, tell him Yamez loves him. Dozing off, Tech? All right. Tell Ron I said hello. Yep, I already have rung the anvil. Well, my anvil doesn't ring, it kind of thunks. So I thunked my anvil for Mike when I heard the news. So, yeah. Sandy, did I say hello to you? How you doing, Sandy? Oh, shoot. Aimless, I completely forgot to switch over the color scheme for your super chat. I just remembered you did that. Everybody give him another round of applause. Let me see if that's better. No, it's closer to that. Orange, orange, orange. There we go. I may not have Roy's fancy smancy automated system, but I got some remote. Yeah. Today, after the stream, what did I miss? I had to do some of my honey-do list. Not much. We're just chit-chatting about quality and tragedy. Uh-oh. Stream paused for a second. You know, yeah, so after the stream today, I am actually going up to Scott Seward's Forge, the Guild Hall, and helping him, out with some more power hammer tools. Um, he's chugging along with it. He's helping me gather parts and pieces for my power hammer build, and I actually have a video. Good luck, Hans. Good luck. Excuse me. Um, Wayne's here. Hey, Wayne, how you doing, brother? Welcome back, Will Bat Trick. Yep. Hearts and health, Hans. See you later, brother. Um, yeah. I actually am filming a video over there as well. Um, and what I'm going to probably be doing is the next handful of Sundays, going over and working at his shop, helping him with his stuff, um, and I may do some videos out of his shop here and there. So, unfortunately, he's got a really, I got to do something about the Wi-Fi there. I tried streaming there once and it was just wrong. But I've got a secret video that I'm making that I used his power hammer for, and I may go over there and finish it today. Um, in addition to helping him with things, so yeah. Um, so how's everybody? I'm assuming everybody's doing good. You know, I know things could be better for everybody, but all things considered, I think for the most part, people are doing pretty good. There you go, Will. As an IT guy, my brother-in-law is an IT guy. I picked up a lot of. I used to do LAN parties with him, and setting all those up. Now you can watch, Neil. Oh, welcome. Uh, so it's like a good, strong Wi-Fi connection to me is pretty important. The only times I'll settle for a jumpy stream is if the power is out and I'm running off of 3G or 4G or something. Um, no, we never duct taped anybody to the ceiling, and I know that picture. Uh, that's a packed dorm. People hanging themselves from belts under the bunk beds, you know, sitting in drawers. What's up, Ting? No notification? What I'm doing right now, Ting, is I'm releasing or scheduling the live streams so that you can choose to set the reminder, and that's two layers of reminders. That's the normal notification and a personal reminder for you. Um, but uh, but yeah, didn't catch any walleye last night. I saw that you were heading out there. Um, I used to fish all the time. Um, I just haven't had time for it. All right, later, Craig. Um, but yeah, reason I'm doing the work, I'm working at a smithy on Sundays right now, is we're scheduling at work. We're scheduling time to go over to the Windfall House, to work on that during the week. Um, and but now it's like call it a part-time job over there at Seward's Forge at the Guild Hall, helping him and helping Michael arrange their steel, helping them with personal projects, doing electrical for them, kind of whatever needs to be done. I'm over there doing what needs to be done, you know. Um, and they're paying me in, horse trading. It's like uh, cuts of steel or, this, that, and the other thing. They're helping me, gather the materials for the power hammer build. So I've got the riser, I've got the cross beams, um, I've got the tire for it, I've got some of the plate, I've got some of the struts, I've got the spring, I've got the piping, I've got all sorts of stuff for it. Really, the main big thing that I need is the base plate and the anvil for it. Ignis, what up, brother? Oddwood. I got 2 steel plates, 2-inch and a 1/2 inch, 6. Holding them good for striking anvil. I'm going to part with. Let me know if anyone's interested. Oddwood has some possible striking anvil material. If anybody's interested, go ahead and get with Oddwood. Paying them in wooden nickels. I still have some Uncle Buck's wooden nickels. All right. Yeah, YouTube is weird, Chris. Ethan, I actually did 3 cups of coffee today. That's a lot more than it's an extra cup. I usually limit myself to 2, but I know that I've got a lot of work to do today. So pretty much right after this stream, I'm jumping up and tossing my tools in the truck and rolling out. How big of an anvil? Well, Michael, we have a Michael Robertson in the chat. Michael Robertson is actually the son of one of the founders of my guild, Donnie Robertson, who passed away last year. And he took over his metalworking shop. He's got the proper sized 5-inch solid, 5-inch square solid bar stock. So that's what it's got. And I'm going to weld a piece of forklift tine on top. Bowen, how you doing? Other chicken wing. So that's the anvil that I'm looking at, Ethan. When you're talking the anvil for a power hammer, it's not your typical. It's just a chunk of steel. And it could be, you could take several pieces of forklift tine, put them together, and weld them all up so it's a solid chunk, or solid-ish chunk. It's just getting that mass underneath it. Oh, I have over there in the yard. I actually have to move some pieces today, and hopefully he'll say move it into the back of your truck. But yeah, 4-inch would be a hair too small for what I'm looking for. All right, trying to keep up with the chat here. You're recording a video today, Bowen? Awesome. That building an anvil from scratch, that's been done, and we're the idea stage is there, and the planning stages are coming up. Then it's logistics, but there is a project that me and another Smith are discussing right now for the future, and it involves a lot of steel. And big hammers and a lot of jokes. Let me see. Yeah, I got me. I'm slowly starting to collect anvils. I've got the Fisher that I have that you guys all see. It's 168, 170 pounds. And then I've got another Fisher that's got the tail cut off, and it's 190 pounds without the tail. Sam's quarantined at home. as are many of us. Let them see quarantine a power hammer. Morning or evening, Bryson. How you doing, brother? Um, but but yeah, yeah, an anvil-shaped object. If you can beat steel on it and it moves steel, it's an anvil. An anvil doesn't need to be the London pattern anvil, um, and not every anvil is, uh, striking anvil is can be mild, should be mild steel. You know, an anvil is something that you strike hot metal on. Who would cut off the tail of an anvil? What I'm assuming happened, J-Bo, is that the tail snapped off somehow, and they cut it clean to make a cleaner edge. um, yeah, it probably broke off. I mean, it's still a beast. I carried that thing, and it's tough to carry an anvil without a tail. It's really awkward. The balance is all wrong. Like I could practically sling my carry up on my shoulder. I won't because it is heavy, but I practically can. Morning, Gordon. I saw somebody say morning, Gordon. How you doing? Um, but yeah, carry it upside down by the feet. That works too. I've got pretty much anything over 175 pounds. I'll use my dolly for. I'll definitely just use my dolly for anything that No need. I have a dolly. No need to break your back. You know, but it's my garage right now is it's kind of a winding path into the back, so it's like sometimes it's easier to just you know arm hook it and carry it over everything. I still need a stump for that, and then you guys will see that anvil being used. I can't wait. I got a piece of a large. My neighbor had cut down a red oak, I think it is, and he's gonna. It's like the perfect size diameter for this anvil, and he's when he gets a chance, he's gonna get his chainsaw out there and cut me a 19-inch stump, is what I need. What? I saw somebody say Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck is here. Good morning, Uncle Buck. Hey, everyone, second shift is kicking my butt. Oh man, hearts, brother. For those that don't know, I'll be finished with the apron that Fox Run purchased today. I'll be putting in memory of Mike Gunnels. I saw that post on Facebook. Beautiful work on it before sending it out. That's awesome, Newt. Um, Here's a great question, Gordon. How much coal do you reckon a new smith will waste or burn starting out? We got a lot of smiths in here from a lot of different skill sets. Um, that could range from a lot to a little. Um, if you're trying to be careful, you're gonna be careful. Um, you get to a point where like at one point I was sorting my coal and picking out clinkers and using every bit of it until every single speck of it turned to ash. And yep, that's a good point, Ting. About three times as much coal is needed between um, not like not being able to get the steel heated up, or not pulling it out too early and putting too many heats, this, that, and the other thing, using too much, not using proper fire control, having too deep of a fire pot. So many factors. um, but once you get to a point where I got a pile of coal as big as a truck, you kind of stop worrying about that and you just get the work done. It's like I think 1,500 pounds of coal behind my shop right now. I'm good on coal, and I'll probably get more come September. You know, I need a trailer though. I need a trailer. Oh, a contractor buddy of mine actually has a 12-foot enclosed trailer that he's like, oh, I'm retiring this trailer, and it's like, hmm. So I might cut a deal with him on that. Trade some work or something around his house for the trailer. And if I do that, I'm gonna clean it up, do any reinforcements I have to, uh, wash it up, and paint my logo on the back, and have an Island Metal Forge trailer. Maybe do what JLP Services did and build a mini forge out the back of it. I will be in my trailer. Yes, I will. I'll be in my trailer. Yeah. Is 4140 good for punches and hardy tools? Um, Ting, is 4140 good for punches and hardy tools? I know they're good for hammers. Um, Honestly, a hardy hot cut can, in my opinion, it can be any steel. It's better if it's a tool steel. But in a pinch, you can make a mild steel hot cut. It won't last long, but it will work. Um, yeah, but 4140, I believe, is a good choice for a hot cut in punches and such. Thank you, Jim. Right. Okay. I thought so, but I figured I'd throw a bone out. Go down the line, get the pickup truck, set it on the tray with the forge and anvil, drive to places, do scenic forging shoots. Will, and something to look forward to on my channel, guys. Uh, I have a drive-on beach. Actually, Highway 12 is a interstate highway that is a beach. It's a beach road. It's like literally driving on sand, and you can back your truck right up to the water. Um, I intend on um, packing up my stuff, bringing my propane forge, because I think the coal would be pretty difficult to deal with in the wind, um, and shooting a bunch of videos out there on the water. And I don't know how I'm going to do it, whether I'm going to drag the stump into the surf and literally stand there knee deep in the water, or if it'll just be the background. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it because I'm not there right now. But to get to that drive on beach, it's like an hour and 45-minute drive. And then to get to an area on the beach where I can get set up and away from people, um, or around people and just set up caution tape, uh, all sorts of things. And I have to check local laws and find out if they'll let me do that. You know. But it's gonna be cool. That's something that I would love to do with this channel is set up forging shots. You know, wearing water wings, right? Um, but yeah, I do have some footage of me driving around on the beach with the family. Not really something I do regularly. I do it about once a year. Um, so yeah, uh, let's go back to white. I haven't had one come in, so I don't need to change it. Forging yams and water wings, striped 50 style bathing suit, and a life preserver. No, it'll be board shorts and a Hawaiian shirt, like I always wear in the summer. You know, um, my state doesn't need no more promoting. A lot of the locals are getting a little tired of some of the out of towners. We actually have bumper stickers that say LAPD, locals against Pennsylvania drivers. You need to, I'm going to say that. A tutu and water wings? I have you guys only see a fraction of the shirts that I actually have. Um, and I personally feel I need to get more. I hope you aren't as allergic to poison ivy as I am. Poison ivy just screws me up. Um, oh, $10 Canadian in from Ken's Maple Leaf. That's fitting, and that's orange. Oh, that's green. That's orange. Back to orange. I'm feeling some sort of way about that. Yeah, I know, Jim. That's it's like a lot of my friends are from Pennsylvania, and I saw that, and I'm like, oh, I gotta let them know. That's hilarious. I giggled quite a bit when I saw that license plate, just because I was thinking of you and Ed and Hans, and you know, the Pennsylvania boys. Yep. Thank you very, very, very much, Ken. Everybody's throwing you the line of applause. Um, See if somebody can be creative, and everybody, if you guys can, like as a team, make it look like a round circle of applause. You know, see how organized you guys can be. uh, yeah. see if see if y'all can pull it off. Now, spaces don't work. Oh, we'll do this. Do this. Uh, Let me do an example of how. Um, is using a random emoticon right now. Uh, Monkey, why not? Dot 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 dot. Monkey. There you go. Drayson's got the idea. uh, over there by Quebec and Maine, anvils and speedos. Yeah, I've met a woman on a dating app and she likes blacksmithing. She wants to get into smithing. Well, go for it, Gordon. Go for it. Y'all know my position. The next woman I date has got to walk into my forge and pick up a hammer. That's all she's got to do. That's all she's got to do. Well, I got about 5 more minutes here. Um, in this, I spoke with somebody this morning, and it could probably apply to everybody here. Um, there's a lot of negativity around in the world right now, and do your best not to add to it, if that makes any sense. Keep a positive attitude. Keep a, you know, take Tim Wiggins, take Big Dog's uh, point, and just give a big old grin and a great big belly laugh, and keep positive about things. About chicken brown cow. um, there you go, Will. And on the tourist subject, Tommy, um, I am one of those who, you know what? When you live in a tourist area, Tourists are the lifeblood of the economy, you know? Sure, they can be annoying. Sure, sometimes you want to kick them. Sure, sometimes you want to run them off the road because they're, driving 15 miles under the speed limit in a no passing zone, taking pictures, or driving 15 miles an hour in a 45. But they're there. They're spending their money, on local businesses. Kudos. Ignis, you bring a excellent point up, and it's actually one of my favorite quotes and sayings. Come what may, this too shall pass. Come what may, this too shall pass. And that's like whatever happens is going to happen, and it won't last forever. So if you're in a down period of your life, it won't last forever. There'll be ups, there'll be downs. Just put on a happy face. Surround yourself with a group of friends that can help you through things. Isolate yourself if you have to, if that's the way you do. That's what I do. Yep. Just do what you can to put out a positive energy into the world and come back to you. Exactly. In 100 years, none of the little minutiae of our day-to-day life will matter. It's what we put out there. That's why I love blacksmithing. That's one of the reasons why I love blacksmithing is, you're putting something out into the world that will last for a long time. Amy? Somebody said Amy? Amy Groff is here. Exactly. As of right now, you have survived 100% of the worst that you've experienced. Yeah, I can't wait until Ben goes home. Oh, that's in September. There you go, Donut. 1,000 years from now, they're going to be like, what was this? I really hope that my videos and my words end up being saved over generations. I really do. Sunday morning platitudes. Bill's singing. The rubber tree plant. There can be only one. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it about there. So, I really hope that you guys all have a wonderful day. Get out into the shop and be productive. Go do some wonderful things. Create. Put that energy out into the world. As always, hearts and health. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you all later. End stream. Oh, I can't do it on the computer. I got to do it here. Later.